walked up and was bumping me. She just kept bumping me. And I turned around and I said, you know you keep bumping me. And she said, I know. And from there, it was just like love at first sight.
Well, that's it. That's the moment Bobby Brown fell in love with Whitney Houston. The singer is revealing all the details of their love story in his new documentary, which dropped last night. He says Whitney made the first move when they were backstage at the Soul Train Awards in 1989. They went on their first date the following day, and Bobby also talks about their infamous drug use, saying he first saw Whitney use cocaine on their wedding day. While he does call Whitney the love of his life, Bobby says Janet Jackson is the biggest crush of his life. The two dated in the 80s, but Bobby says Janet broke it off because he was from the projects and her father wouldn't allow her to be with someone like that.
Wow. Wow.
Did you guys watch any of this documentary, or should Tori make one up?
It starts on a cold hill. No, I have no idea.
Did anybody catch this? I know it's been a long weekend. I definitely want to catch up with this, but maybe we could go to this. Have you guys ever dated someone, Mr. Jackson didn't like Bobby Brown. Have you guys ever dated somebody because of their parents?
Because
or didn't, or maybe
not.
Didn't date?
Oh, I don't know. I know my dad definitely was very vocal about when I started dating. But I tend to just do what I want. So
no, not for Erica.
So it's nice that he's caught up with that.
No, my parents make it super awkward for everybody. So it's just like, you know what? At some point, as much as I'm a rebel, I'll be like, I'm not arguing with y'all about not liking this man. He ain't worth it. He ain't my husband. I'm moving on. And so like luckily they love Colin. They got along right away. But there's people in high school that they didn't like, and it was obvious. Everything would be a strain. Like, can I go to the ice cream shop? No. You know, so it's like I can't date you because I can't do anything. Like,
so they
don't like
influenced you for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, still to this day, if they didn't like Colin or if Colin's mom didn't like me, it would be really rough for me because I care a lot. I don't care a lot what a lot of people think, but I care a lot about my parents because I think they always have my best interests. So they know me the best.
I'm the same.
I think all the hosts here have that in common, that we really trust our parents and really understand and believe that they want the best for us. My parents just wouldn't let me date anyone Republican. It was like a DC political. I'm not kidding. Like if he worked and it was someone that would be like a senator's son or like a diplomat. Like I worked and that was not.
What if they don't affiliate with the same party as their parents?
It was just it was a lot of like familial. If that is a Republican family, that would not be okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
We were like blue blood Democrats in DC, and to be honest, at night the guy across from me worked for W. Bush, the guy next to me worked for Gore, and we'd get drunk and take their bumper stickers,
the signs up their lawn.
Yeah, this is how lame. That's how lame
This feels
DC.
like a lot. It feels like a lot. I personally, obviously, I'm not a parent, but I do think that sometimes parents get overly involved and it really kind of messes up their kids.
That's fair.
I'm just saying, like, I love the fact that I've always done what I wanted to do, and my dad has said to me recently, like, you've always known what you wanted and you are successful at it. Like, he gave me that respect.
Was he saying he shouldn't have been so forceful about what he said? Like he should have trusted
I don't think
you?
he's admitting any mistakes.
Got it.
But I think that he's finally telling me, like, I should trust myself because he trusts me.
Wow, that's good to
And
hear.
he's proud of you. And that's a big deal to hear.
He did
That's what
tell me I was the GOAT yesterday.
Wow.
Wow.
GOAT in all caps with like the acronym and everything.
What?
And there was a heart emoji.
He probably just got back from seeing Top Gun.
Super emotional.
He was all emotional.
Her dad is a tough cookie, so I would accept that heart and that goat anytime.
I know, my life is made.
That's amazing.
It's a good day.
You know, speaking of made, you know what they should make instead of the Bronx Tale? You know, like we love? Tori's version of Republican.
I would watch that. I would watch that, Tori. I would watch that.
Inside Beltway.
Don't you go to that museum.